The real meaning of happiness. Ethan Carter was a man who had conquered the world, or so it seemed. At 35, he was a self-made millionaire, owner of a thriving tech company, and lived in a luxurious penthouse in New York. He had the cars, the designer suits, and the admiration of thousands. But every night, when he lay in his massive bed overlooking the city skyline, an unsettling emptiness gnawed at him. Ethan had spent his entire life chasing success. Raised by a single mother who worked 2 jobs just to put food on the table, he had promised himself as a child that he would never be poor again. He studied relentlessly, graduated at the top of his class, and built his business from scratch. His journey was filled with sacrifices, missed birthdays, lost friendships, and relationships that faded away because he was too busy. His only companion now was silence. One evening, after another soulless business meeting, Ethan found himself scrolling through social media. Among the flashy posts of luxury vacations and expensive watches, a simple video caught his eye. A man playing with his daughter in a park, both laughing uncontrollably. The caption read, "This is happiness." Ethan scoffed. What does this man know about happiness? But as he stared at the screen, something inside him stirred, a feeling he hadn't felt in years. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about his childhood, the days when he and his mother had nothing but each other. They were poor, yes, but he remembered laughing with her, playing in the rain, sharing stories under the dim light of their tiny apartment. Back then, I was happy, he realized. The next morning, Ethan did something unusual. He took a day off. He decided to step away from his empire, if only for a while, to find the answer to the question haunting him. What is real happiness? Lesson from a stranger. Ethan wandered the city streets, searching for something, though he wasn't sure what. His expensive suit made him stand out, but for the first time, he felt out of place. Near Central Park, he saw an elderly man selling homemade bread on a small cart. The man's clothes were simple, his hands rough with years of labor. Yet he had the warmest smile Ethan had ever seen. Customers greeted him like an old friend, and he spoke to each one with genuine kindness. Curious, Ethan bought a loaf and asked, "Sir, you seem happy. May I ask why?" The old man chuckled. "Happiness isn't about what you have, young man. It's about what you give. Every day I bake bread with love, and in return I get to see smiles. That's wealth to me." Ethan pondered his words. Could happiness really be that simple? As he left the park, he noticed a small boy sitting on a bench, shivering. His clothes were tattered, his eyes filled with quiet sadness. Ethan approached him. "Are you okay? Where's your family?" The boy hesitated before whispering, "My mom's at work. I wait here until she finishes. Sometimes she doesn't come home until very late." Ethan felt a pang in his chest. He saw himself in this boy, alone, waiting, hoping. Without thinking, he took off his expensive coat and wrapped it around the child. "This should keep you warm. Do you like hot chocolate?" The boy's face lit up, eagerly. Ethan took him to a nearby cafe, buying him a warm meal and listening to his stories. The boy spoke about how his mother worked hard, but always told him stories at night when she wasn't too tired. "She says happiness is having someone who loves you." Ethan felt his throat tighten. Love, was that the missing piece? Reconnecting with the past. That night he made a decision. He dialed a number he hadn't in years. "Mom?" There was silence on the other end before a trembling voice responded. "Ethan, is that really you?" Tears welled up in his eyes. "Yeah, Mom, it's me. I just wanted to hear your voice." His mother broke down sobbing. "Oh, Ethan, I've missed you so much." And in that moment, Ethan understood. Happiness wasn't in success or money. It was in the connections we make, the love we share, and the moments we cherish. Over the next few months, Ethan made changes. He spent time with his mother, reconnected with old friends, and even volunteered at a local shelter. He didn't abandon his business, but he no longer let it define him. One day, as he walked through the park, he saw the same elderly man selling bread. He approached him with a genuine smile. "Sir, I think I finally understand what you meant. Happiness isn't about what we have. It's about what we give." The old man grinned. "Welcome to the real world, son." Ethan laughed, a real, unrestrained laugh. And for the first time in years, he felt truly happy. So, dear viewers, What is real happiness? It's not in wealth or success, but in the small, meaningful moments we create with others. Remember to cherish your loved ones, give kindness freely, and never let life's distractions make you forget what truly matters. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more inspiring stories every day. See you in the next one.